Hey there, guys. Good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. I'm saying afternoon because almost afternoon here, around 12 p.m. It's a weekend, Friday. I am still unwell, just going through just rest every few hours. I feel very, very tired. Seasonal flu and all that. I have a little bit of a sinus, and I think there is this ear infection, throat infection. So I'm speaking a little bit low. Hopefully, you can bear with me. So I have decided. I told you yesterday I'm going to do this big video, and I'm going to do like like let's say a list for you that many of you wait for. So it's almost end of 2023. Hopefully it was a good year for all of you, and I think you had a great time with your friends, family, and as well as your fragrance community. So for me, like I would say whatever you bought, whatever budget that you spent, designer niche, affordable, Middle Eastern, I sort of try to mix it up. Obviously, I bought many fragrances this year. I cannot make everything to be on this list. There are some great fragrances that I repurchased, purchased, brand new, older ones. So I combined them all because I did not buy all latest ones. Okay. So that's how I'm going to do. And I have like three honorable mentions. Then I have top 20 purchases of 2023. Okay. Take it as you may. I have no objection if you do not approve any of this, but I'm just gonna let you know what I got, and let's start. Okay. So I have like you can say how do I start, man? This is really difficult. First of all, this list is very difficult to do because when you have so many fragrances, great fragrances, which one are you gonna choose? 20 out of hundreds. It's very difficult. But it is what it is. So let's see. Okay, so I will tell you. Let me think a little bit. I'm so sorry. I already have my fragrances right here lined up and everything. Still looking. Is there anything that I should have? Okay. Anyway, let's just go. I have four honorable mentions. I've done a little bit of a cheating, but I will go why they are in honorable and why they're in main list. First fragrance I'm going to show you. This fragrance I did not buy. This one came as a gift. I was planning to buy it. This is known to be one of the best Dior Intense alternatives. This is actually called Kayaan Classic, and the house name it's written very small. I have problem with the spec is okay. Wataniya. Okay, so this is the house and this is the fragrance. So basically, I reviewed this last night, did initial impression, and this is many people are saying a beast mode alternative of Dior Intense lasts longer than Dior Intense. So with definitely, I respect everybody's opinion, but I prefer Dior Intense any day because the original is my signature scent. I find Dior Intense to be more intense than this. Longevity wise, I get better performance from Dior Intense. It's overall better fragrance, definitely. But what you get for this price, I'll tell you one other thing. This is amazing, really, really good quality. And I think if I let it sit in my collection for a while, it will get stronger and richer. Okay, so Kayaan Classic is my first honorable mention. Definitely a new house, and I am interested to try many more of their fragrances. Second one I'm going to show you is this fragrance. I really want to put it in the list, but didn't make the cut. It's a good fragrance for summer, which is coming in like couple of months time. February end we'll have our summers. This is Herrera Bad Boy Cobalt. Okay, so Cobalt I bought not so long ago, and I've been testing it for some time. I was looking for a deal. I got it finally. It's a 150 ml big bottle, and this one doesn't come with an like instant atomizer, or you call like built-in atomizer. This is with a cap. It's okay. I just love this fragrance opening so much, and the longevity of this is very, very impressive for a freshie. Just check out my review. I do not love it, but the opening is the best from this line. So this one definitely makes the cut. Okay, so this is the second honorable mention, Bad Boy Cobalt by Herrera. If this video runs a little bit long, I'm sorry. I can hear the voice. I will sleep after this. Basically, the medication is kind of making me a little bit drowsy. So third one I'm going to show you is this one. I really wanted to put this in the list, Calvin Klein Defy. But again, understand this, I have fragrances which are niche, more expensive than this, which did not make the cut, but this one I put because I love this. I bought this one and the EDP both. I love this one a little bit more than the EDP. The Defy Parfum, Calvin Klein's, is one of the best release ever from this house, hands down. It has a little bit of a cacao, a little bit of a gourmand or gourmand feel. It has good performance, a little bit of a blue up top. So it's kind of like you can say the same family as YSL EDP meets Herrera Bad Boy, but it's very modern, very long lasting. I really am enjoying this in the winter. Last but not least, I bought this fragrance. This is a vintage perfume. You can't buy these anymore readily available, but this is a sticker version of something I really treasure a lot. That's why it's an honorable mention. If this was available, this would go in top 5. Trust me. Dolce & Gabbana Purom, and this is the made in Italy sticker version. So sticker basically came off. I bought this 75 ml partial recently, and I just am absolutely treasuring every single spray of this honey, lavender, tobacco, spices, and many other things like citruses. You name it, this one got it. I think the honey note is very intriguing, and the tobacco is also very beautiful. Absolute masterclass from Dolce & Gabbana, and I just love this perfume a lot. I think there are more notes I don't remember, perhaps, but these are my honorable mentions, four of them. Okay, so let's pause the video, remove them, and we'll continue with the main list. I actually wanted to shoot this video from rooftop where there's nice sunny day out there, but I think I'll fall even more sick if I go there because of the intense sun, because the winter time there's no clouds, right? So basically the sun, the UV rays are like on like crazy. So I'm just doing it from home. I really wish I could do it outdoors. You could see the bottles better. Anyway, let's start the main list of 20 fragrances, massive fragrances. So I'll start with the what do you call, the Middle Eastern houses. First of all, I'll start with Latafa here. Okay, Mason Alhambra. Sorry about that. My phone alarm, the watch alarm went off. So anyway, this is Mason Alhambra by Latafa, and this is called the Artist Number One. I recently reviewed this. This is a dupe of Mason Francis Kurkdjian. No, sorry, what am I saying? Frederick Malls. I think Paul, Portrait of a Lady. See, my brain is not even functioning. This is the closest thing and the nicest quality that you can have for this price bracket that is close to Paul. Okay, Portrait of a Lady, one of the finest fruity, like I don't know what rose this, Turkish rose or something, of the best rose-based fragrances ever. So this is on the budget and definitely must have for me if you love Paul. That is number 20. Number 19, I'll go with this one. This one is my unopened bottle, Khamra Kawa. Okay, I'm showing you the Middle Eastern fragrances first, so it's not by any ranking. All these fragrances are great. Don't think like this is number 19, that's number 10. They're all great because they made the list. Khamra Kawa, basically the latest update on this. I like it a lot. It has that coffee, nice little gourmand feel. It's sweet, a little bit of a darkness, a little bit more gourmand than, and it goes in a different direction than Khamra. But Khamra, I think it's more fresher. I think that one has a more toffee feel. This one has that nice coffee. Okay, so this coffee is not like the most realistic coffee, but I really enjoy this, the sweetness of it. It's also one of the best purchases this year I did. Khamra Kawa by Latafa. Next one, definitely, I will show you one of my first reviews that on this, Hawa Size. I think I did the very first review on this by Rasasi. So this one was instant hit, very expensive. It got mixed reviews, mixed reactions. Some people loved it, some people hated it. And as time goes by, this is becoming a top seller. Prices are increasing, but I think you should wait for the prices to go down. It's a really, really good, long-lasting fragrance and really wearable throughout the whole year. This one, the sweetness from it and the freshness from it really makes it worth it. It's very bright, and I think if you already have Hawas, you can try it, but don't pay over $100. Okay, Rasasi Hawas Ice. Next one I'm going to show you. I had to pick this one up. This is my this year's pick, and this is called Eau de Rojas by Rojas or Rocas. Okay, so this one I got a massive 200 ml bottle because you need to respray every 2 hours to 3 hours. This is a very light, kind of like a citrusy, lemony. I don't know what else was in there, maybe ginger. So this is kind of in style with Armani Eau Purom and Dior Eau Sauvage. If you like cologne style perfumes for this kind of a day, sunny winter day, like nice breeze going on, even the summer days in the office, very high class. Definitely, I just love it so much. Definitely one of my best buys. Check out my full review on each. Next one I'm going to show you. This one could have made higher up in the list, but the price point of this is very expensive. I do love the other one from this house a lot more, but this one, it's okay, not bad. But if the prices are around $85, that would be a good buy. Okay, Le Beau Le Parfum by Jean-Paul Gaultier. I like this a lot. Beautiful, beautiful bottle. Amazing bottle. And the juice color is beautiful. It's a darker, more coconutty, more sweet, but more sophisticated version of Le Beau. This one can be worn casually, party, going out, vacation. Amazing fragrance. So that's like, I think, number 16, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe 5. Okay. Then looking at a darker fragrance, this fragrance is really hidden gem. I don't know if it's still available. This is Miyake Nuit d'Issey Parfum or Parfum. So I do love Nuit d'Issey. I do have that. That's more wearable. This one is more leather, more smoke, and more in style with John Verbito's Dark Rebel Rider with excellent performance for winter. Take my word for it. Okay, try this house. Anything dark you see from Issey Miyake, they are doing amazing job with these fragrances. Okay, just don't go for hype train fragrances. Sometimes try fragrance on your own, which people don't talk about. There are plenty out there, plenty of the fish in the sea that people don't talk about or buy or know of. This, I think, one of my, like, really, like, I really enjoy this. I don't care for compliments, I don't care for what people say. I love this perfume. Those who love it have good taste. Okay, Nuit Ici Parfum by Issey Miyake. Next one, let's go dark bottle, but this is more like a vetiver with a nice little sweet opening. I just love this. Forgot the notes breakdown totally, but this is Givenchy Gentleman Society. Okay, this has to be in the list. I love my designers. I sort of like took out few of the other designers which are similar to some of the other ones, like Scandal Purom Parfum. Okay, that one I'm not showing because I have another one similar to that. So when you see this Fragrance Society, it's an underrated one. Opening could be a little bit sweet, fruity, and like too loud, but as it settles down, it becomes a very nice perfume. Okay, so I highly recommend this one. Givenchy is one of the better releases. I love the bottle. Check out my review on that one. Givenchy Gentleman Society. Next one is a dark fragrance. Let's continue dark ones because it's winter. I love it. Chopard Black Incense Malaki. Got very good reviews from big reviewers like Sebastian, Zara, Mark, who love the dark fragrances. And I can tell you, for good reasons, this fragrance is, it rocks. This fragrance rocks, a little bit higher end. Okay, like Estee Dumo has the Oud at Santal. It is in that style, smoky, dark, sophisticated, and yet wearable. And the sandalwood from this, the incense, really makes it a beautiful perfume. So check it out if you like dark fragrances. It's amazing for winter. So that's, like, I think number 8. So number 9. Okay, I think number 9. Yeah, then we'll go for top 10. Okay, number 9, or reverse, like number 12, I guess. Yeah, number 12 is this one, Azzaro, the most wanted parfum, I think. Yeah, I forget these names, man. There are too many flankers nowadays. So this one, it's a even nicer version than the original Azzaro most wanted. I like them both. The black bottle is great, but I think this amber bottle gives this nice look. And I think this is very beautiful, sweet, sexy apple. It's a very simple sweet scent. Tonka beans. It's a simple fragrance, lasts a long time. Okay, definitely sweet fragrance are my favorite. Azzaro most wanted parfum is in the number 12 spot. Number 11, then I think we have yeah, maybe we have, oh yes, then we have top 10. Okay, next one is gonna be one of my most worn fragrances this year, Valentino Uomo, Born in Roma. What is it called? Valentino Uomo, Born in Roma, man. Coral Fantasy. See, I hate that name. I hate these names. Love the juice color. One of the best Valentino underrated fragrances ever, period. Imagine like a huge blast of apples mixed with the stronger with you, intensely, absolutely DNA. Just last a very long time. It's many people, whoever are happy people, they smelled it, they loved it. Those who loved it, they bought it. Okay, so check it out. I love Valentino more intense a lot. I think this is in my top 3 Valentino fragrances. Okay, so let's pause the video, then I'll show you my top 10. Okay, all right, let's finish up with the top 10. And top 10 are, I feel I'm a little bit biased towards this 10. I love all these 20, 24, whatever I showed you, because these are really great fragrances. But if you see my top 10, these are fragrances I think you can get and you can enjoy, but try before you buy. Okay, so number 10 is an older fragrance. I got it this year and I'm just very happy to own this. This is called Kajal Lamar. Okay, Lamar by Kajal. These bottles are everything, man. These bottles are so pretty, so beautiful, and looking like a wow. If you are happen to be from India and Bangladesh, you would know what that meme means. So anyway, so Lamar basically is a fragrance I just truly love. It's a fruity rose fragrance. It is unisex perfume. It is on the softer, sweet floral side. If you do not like unisex style perfume, perhaps you'll hate it, but I just like it so much. This is by Kajal, called Lamar. Number 10. Number 9, the best summer fragrance at this current moment, Acqua di Gio Parfum. You take it as you like. I mean, it's totally up for debate. Some people love Essenza, Profumo, a lot more other fragrances, but the power of this fragrance, especially this parfum version, beats any other flanker in this list. I mean, in this lineup of Acqua di Gio. And I love it like easily the most. I just go heavy, 5-6 sprays, last the whole day. And I think this one higher the heat, it performs better. Acqua di Gio Parfum, definitely one of my best buys at full retail. Next one is a fragrance I got recent times. It's a coffee-based perfume, and I'm still testing it. This feels like more of an artistic approach or kind of like a phenomena or concept more than a fragrance, but I just like it a lot. This is called Coffee Addict, okay? And this house is very difficult for me to say. Theodoros Kalotinis, I don't know. It's a 50 ml bottle. It's a simple looking bottle, but when I sprayed it, it was pure joy. You know, I bought it from one of my brothers in community. He loves it. He told me he wants my full take on it. I'll give it like few more wearings, then I'll do initial impression. This hands down like one of the better coffee scents. If you like pure coffee by Thierry Mugler, if you like fragrance like French coffee by Paris Corner, I don't know, Fragrance World. And then there was Kawa, Latafa Kawa, and then there was Acro Awake, I think. Yeah, maybe. And then Kerosene. What's that fragrance, man? I forgot the name. They have one of the realistic coffee notes in there. So these are some of the best fragrances. This is one of them. I can tell you one thing. If you never tried it, try it. And I want to try some more of their house. Amazing purchase this year. Coffee Addict. Definitely for winter. Good performer. Next one, a niche fragrance. It's a reformulated one. Chergui by Serge Lutens. This house, I'll be honest with you, not every fragrance worked for me. I like Ambre Sultan. I like few more other ones. Uh, there's a gingembre, 5 o'clock gingembre, something like that. So they're like 4 or 5 I really like, but many of them they're miss for me. Okay, like they feel like not really my type. But Chergui, what it used to be the older batches, man, those were the hay, honey, tobacco combo. This is not as thick as that. Even the juice color is dark. If you let it sit in your collection, it will get much stronger. But 100 ml, much better value in the new bottles. Amazing winter fragrance. One of the best tobacco-based perfumes I ever purchased. Next one is perhaps my most worn fragrance this year. Most, trust me, it's like a fun, easy to carry, easy to go out, casual, any occasion you can wear it. I just go like 6 7 8 sprays just for the heck of it. And I think this fragrance, if you just want a beast mode perfumer, you should get it. Invictus, Victory, and I think this is called Elixir. I always go for 200 mls, these trophies. This is the best flanker in this line if you talk about the sweetness, the fruitiness, tropicalness, all those things. Is just so good. Okay, I do happen to love the top 5 scent profile a little bit more, but performance wise, this is a banger. Okay, definitely Victory, Elixir by Invictus line by Paco Rabanne. Long name. Paco Rabanne, Invictus, Victory, Elixir. I don't know if it's EDP or what, man. The names are too long. Definitely one of the best buys this year. Top 5. Let's show you Givenchy once again. Gentlemen, this is called Reserve Privee, I think. Yes, this bottle, I waited for the prices to drop because the retail on this here are $150. Same with the society. Ah, man, who's gonna pay $150 for a Givenchy? Nobody will. I had to pay about 80 something dollars after the discount, which makes more sense. But back in the days, Givenchy would be like something 50 something dollars. The days are gone. This is one of the nice, sweet whiskey based perfumes, very playful. It perhaps will not beat pure malt for me in terms of the whiskey, but this one also has that iris that mixes with this nice little whiskey. And I think there was another note. Oh man, there are 3 notes that are very prominent in this. Let me just check. I think I'm forgetting one note. Yeah, I was actually missing out the chestnut note. That one gives this fragrance an edge. So you get kind of like Hugo Boss, the scent, Private Accord meets Pure Malt meets Dior Intense. So all 3 fragrances in one, you can think. And the juice color is really pretty. This is definitely one of my best buys. I just love that DNA. So number 4, I'm gonna go with Kenzo Homme EDP. I do have the Edit Intense, which I love as much as this, but that one my last year's purchase. Now I did just backup bottles, but EDP one, oh man, Kenzo Homme EDP is something else. I compared this with Bleu Chanel. It has a touch of marine life and really long lasting. I think there's a leather, perhaps. There's this sea accords. This is one of the best designer perfumes ever made, ever. And I can say ever and ever and ever again. So luxurious, so high class. If this was built by some niche perfume houses, they would be selling this for 300 400 bucks. Take my word for it. And it has that little bit of a feel of Ganymede as well. Excellent performer, excellent fragrance. Kenzo Homme EDP. Top 3, as they are. Okay, Jean Paul Gaultier. I had to. I'm sorry. Some of you may not agree, but I had to. This one I love. I saw my fragrance guru Mark absolutely dismissed it and trashed it, but it's okay. To each his own. We who do have different sweet tooth. This one for me is the like the best looking bottle in this line by Jean-Paul Gaultier Le Male Elixir. And I just think these bottles, they come in 75 and 125 ml. I wish they release the 200 ml. That would be best value, but very expensive. So the honey note, basically the sweetness of it, makes it stand out. Okay, this I feel is a hybrid of Le Male Parfum and some of the other ones with that added honey note. Such a stunning fragrance. Okay, easily it's a collectible item for sure, but try before you buy if possible, and the prices will be a little bit high. Number two, the massive bottle of Philipp Plein. Okay, this is called the Skull. Okay, I'm always scared to handle this bottle because massive bottle, and I think these look like the big brothers of Kilian bottles because they have these nice boxes they offer. But Philipp Plein, no limits. This that fragrance, the Skull version is that fragrance on steroids. Okay, eternal longevity. This perfume you get 100 something mil, like 25 mil or something extra, and the bottle is just like a showpiece. It's a, I would say, collector's pride, or it's like collectible item. These are expensive, 300 something dollars. I did not pay that price, but check it out. I just love the spices, the smoke, whatever is in there. It's just massive fragrance. I get like massive scent cloud. I think it's not the best. That's why it's in top 5 and number 2. What is that? Number 1. Number 1 is gonna be my most favorite fragrance this year. Is easily Amouage Boundless. I've been wearing this like madman. The tobacco in this, it's like a little bit of spices. Ah man, it reminds me of Rojada of Enigma a lot, but hands down on the best Amouage ever made that I love. Okay, so those are my top 20 picks of 2023. I have bought many more fragrances. Do let me know which ones did you enjoy, which ones did you like, which ones did you enjoy purchasing, and you just saved up money. I would love to see your choices. And please, one last request: if you come up to this point, please join my group Fratcom Bangladesh. If you happen to enjoy chit chats and sharing, and I actually am active on Facebook groups because I have 4 platforms that I run. So sometimes the comment section I'm not very active because I'm running whole day with running these pages, right? But I'm active on Fratcom Bangladesh. And also, if you happen to be from Bangladesh, you can join my other 2 groups, which I give always the link, which is a Deccan page of mine, if you want to help me out in my journey. And then also the Perfume Marketplace Bangladesh. That is where you can trade your fragrances. Thank you so much. Let me do a few more videos before this year ends if I'm here, and keep me in your prayers. And I also pray for you. I wish you happy holidays and a very happy new year. Take care. See you.